Skatosis episode number 112, brought to you by Aaron's Scrambled Brains.
I don't have... First of all, my microphone and headphones are not on.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. My favorite podcast. How about you, buddy?
I look like a freaking idiot because the microphone was on.
Well, the headphones weren't plugged in.
Weren't on.
Microphone was on. I got your back.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So welcome, everybody. So Skatosis is the condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding.
Love it all.
So now that we've missed a week, that well of skateboarding that I need to get out of me is double.
Yes. And it's a weird day because we're not skating.
Yeah, we don't get to skate today.
Alert.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Right. Get that a little closer, would you?
Is it too far?
A little bit.
At some point,
I know. I see you trying to chill. Like you're
dude,
you're relaxing
on the couch. Yeah,
on the
it feels
couch.
real good. Also, at some point, it will what's the right word? I'll get too close or I'll get too loud.
Oh yeah, you'll spike the mic.
Yeah,
because we don't have expensive mics.
Yeah,
it'll freak it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a shot. Maybe this will be the. There we go.
That sound.
I just took a photo. Maybe it'll be our cover art.
Might come up. I'm Aaron Monty. Did we do this already?
We were in the middle of it, and then I was trying to do tech support by getting your mic close.
Oh yeah, am I still too far?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, this is great. This is a great podcast already. So last week we didn't do a show,
right?
Because my dog was sick.
Right.
He's better now.
I posted on Skatosis board, the Facebook page, that we skipped a week, but I don't know if people really pay attention.
No, I don't think anyone cares.
Nobody's emailing me where's the show?
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah. I mean, only 100 people said, "Where's the show?"
At a certain point, we'll run out of topics. Or
would we? No way, dude. There's so much skateboarding going on. How could we run out of a topic?
Okay, let me rephrase. We'll get so burnt out that we kill each other. Is that a better?
Dude, I don't think so.
I don't know. I think in
what?
episode 2001, I think we'll be like, what have we done?
Dude, with this extra cold winter that's happening this moment, where it's really, really cold out, and this week is going to be extra cold, where the barn is ridiculous. We can't skate it. Yeah, we're not skating, but there's so much skating going on that I have no one to talk to about skating to anybody. Dawn, she could care less, right? She's up to it. Dude, she'll say stuff that's just on point. I'm like, oh damn, she's kind of paying attention. Yeah. But I got nobody to talk to it, about, except on the message board and posting stuff. It's just not the same. I need you here every week just to unload my skateboard brain.
It's just weighing on you.
It is a little bit.
And this is why. So first of all, you're the one with scrambled eggs. Fuck you. I don't have the scrambled eggs.
I love scrambled eggs.
The information is coming out of your brain, and it's just filling with skating.
It is,
and you have to get that out.
I know, and I'm getting all forgetful over here. I left the car. I started the car yesterday, and I forgot I left it on for hours.
Your brain can't process it anymore.
I need to skate. I need to get it out of me.
I know.
It's a little frustrating with it being so cold.
Yeah. I mean, we're in negative. And, again, we've talked about this. In the past, we've done negative 20 days.
I was already kind of planning on Tuesday night. I think it's going to be negative 25. I was already planning to go out there for a minute.
Fucking crazy. Cody was talking to me earlier this week about coming out. He's like, oh, maybe I'll skate the barn. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Dude, I'm done.
Dude, the barn is I haven't even been out there, dude. It's just cold.
Have we gone to Cream City?
3 times. We went to
we've been there 5 times.
No, I think 4 times. We went to Cream, then we went to Four Seasons, and then Cream twice. And then we skipped a week, I think, in there.
Okay, maybe I'm just posting separate.
And then you went to Jabasso in between or something.
Oh, you're right. I feel like I've been at parks every weekend.
We have been.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I can't just keep spending money on a skate sesh every weekend.
Driving down there and costs money to get in.
As a podcast, we'll get a GoFundMe to go skate.
Yeah, we should start a GoFundMe. Get us to the skate park. Yeah. Get us
gas money. Gas
money's good.
Right.
Or just pay for us to get in.
Something.
Bill, hit us up.
I hate begging for money, but give us money.
Yeah, but give us. We'll do it. We hate doing it, but we'll do it.
Yeah, we need a skate fund. A slush fund. A slash fund.
Ooh.
I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So get us to Cream City. I'll go to any of them. You haven't been to Jabasso in
not in a while.
A year?
Yeah, but we got one functional car for the winter, and Dawn's got it. So it's not like I couldn't even go to the skate park today unless you picked me up.
True.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sunday, we're always hanging out.
But man, the last time we went was pretty awesome. It was another like Sunday morning when hardly anybody's there. It's like we get the park to ourselves. You got there like 2 or 3 hours after I did.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean, everyone was saying already, like, Drew was here early.
Yeah.
Like, people were pointing it out.
Good. They're recognized.
Yeah, I got there at, what, like 11:30?
I think so. We were there at like 8:15. They had just opened. So that was awesome. Because
I think I was...
At the very beginning, it's like you got your own park for like an hour or two. You know, because even if there's 6 guys there, you're not in each other's way, or you're skating the same obstacle.
But you hit me up Saturday. Like we always talk about, like, oh, what are we gonna do Sunday? You hit me up Saturday, and you're like, yeah, can you make it down at like 7:30?
Well, because I had just found out.
Right.
Cody had just hit me up. He works graveyard. Right. He gets off at 7.
But me living in Oshkosh, that means I get up at like 5:30 or 6.
It's just a number.
No, it's not. No, it is not. That's
you could
crazy.
Just get up a little earlier and met us there.
That's crazy to get up that early.
You know, it's possible.
I got there at 11:30, so it's not possible.
I'm saying it's physically possible.
It is.
Maybe not with you, but it is possible.
Yes, but
he got up, and so I had to plan it. I had to make sure. Well, okay, so he's coming down from work, and he passes me anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I might as well just go with him.
Right.
So he grabs me. We hit the park. We get there. He was running a little bit late, but even still, we got there just about 8 o'clock. And so then
you guys got there early.
But then he was getting ready to go because he's got to go back to sleep, and he had to work that night.
Right.
So like, I had to make sure you were actually coming. And I didn't know for sure. And then you popped
to being
in
later and later.
Yeah. So I was like, if not, I got to go home with him. So I had to make sure that you were. So then you showed up, and then he split. So it was all.
Yeah.
So
that's
it was
what
all good.
That's what I told everyone. I'm like, I had to give Drew a ride.
You passed the Drew baton.
Yeah, we passed that. It worked out.
It worked out. And we were going to record a show, but then we just decided that it was in the best interest not to.
Yeah. I was all worried about
we're going to both
Cooper.
cry on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure I would have cried. I was worried.
Instead,
and that's why I didn't get there till 11:32, because I was like Joe was home, and I'm like, if this is like...
Cooper is your dog that we're talking about.
Yes, my dog is sick. He's an old dog. He's turning 11. We thought it was time.
Right.
So Sunday, I was like, if this
I'm surprised you came out to skate with him being sick, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah, and that was the thing. That's why
I see his priorities.
I was probably...
He's got skatosis.
I think, and I thought about that. This is why I cried so much. I think I love Cooper more than skateboarding.
What?
On this show, I'll say
oh my gosh, hang on. Wait, where are we? 7 minutes and 57 seconds of episode 112. Aaron finds something he loves more than skateboarding.
Well,
Where's Joe in the list?
Wait, I think I love Joe more than skateboarding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I already love Joe more than skateboarding. I knew that was clear when she said, like, a few months of dating?
It's down a notch, though, skateboarding.
Oh, yeah, it's in 3rd at this point.
Wait, where are your parents?
She said that she... Oh, they're in, like, 10th. They will never listen to this.
I'm sending this to them.
They will not figure out how to turn on the computer. I knew Joe because she said, like, oh, you should go skate. Like, that'd be fun.
Right.
You made it. You're above. That's great. Allowing me to do what I love. Cooper.
Yeah.
So it was hard. And me and Joe were like, if this is the end, should I be going skating?
Right.
It was great.
You did tricks for him that day.
Yes. That day was dedicated to Cooper. Yeah. He's all better now, though.
That's awesome.
He's on Xannies. Half a Xan, 13 hours till I land.
Oh.
That's a Drake song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Our friend Keegan, who's a rapper, had his song that I played on that last edit called Zanny Monsters, I think it was.
Oh. Probably shouldn't take him, though.
Who, you? Yeah, don't take... They're for the dog.
No.
Is it dog Zanny? Is it different?
It is different.
They throw
but it's
a little
like
bone meal in there?
Of like human Xanax.
They throw a little bacon?
We have to push it, and if Cooper, if you're listening to this, take off the headphones right now. We have to push it into his meatball treat, and then give it to him.
Because another one is do cream cheese. Just get a little dab of cream cheese, and they go for that. But if the pill's in it, it's gone.
Yeah, the meatballs work. They're like
it's a meatball.
Like dog treats.
Yeah,
they're not like
I
meatball.
get you.
Yeah.
Does he fuss, or is they're gone?
Oh no, there's some pills he takes for like ringworm.
Yeah.
He has no idea. If you put your hand out, he'll eat it.
Nice.
It's fine.
But dude, so Cream City, man, that place was so fun. But I really made an attempt to like work on that big quarter pipe.
That pool coping.
Yeah, big pool coping. That whole thing is so slippery. And I went for one backside. I was like, I want to try backside airs, but I don't know. I was like, I got to at least grind it first. I got to do some grinds.
You know, you should
before
try
I really
backside
work.
airs. That pool coping, but like over the hip.
Yeah, I want to get a regular, full-on, legit backside air on a transition, like just a good one where it's not early grab. And I just haven't worked on it yet, and I want to do it as soon as it warms up. That's really what I want to do here. But
you know, I saw a picture the other day, maybe a memory. Of you, no, it couldn't have been a memory, but a picture of you doing like backside air grab?
Backside or front side?
Maybe front side.
Because I've got a few front side where I used to go from the upper to lower.
Extension.
Yeah, those are always front side.
Okay. Yeah, front side. But that one looked really good.
But even that was a little early grab. I'm not late grabbing anything except like sweepers and stuff like that or bonelesses. Those all come late grab, but I cannot do an air yet with the late grab. But so I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going to work on that, I got to at least be comfortable just grinding and just doing some grinds, right? So I got up, I did a few of them, and dude, I don't know what the hell, but twice I put it in one of the edits. I did it in slow motion, and as soon as I came down, dude, it's just like that's so slippery. The board washed out from under me, and I just whipped onto my head.
Well, we both had a clip where we just washed out. Yeah.
Dude, it's so fun watching it from my angle because like you just watch how silly it is. You're just barely turning.
Your angle, because the angle you got on my phone, you turn away, you turn back. Right.
But my tripod angle,
has
got the whole thing.
That's great. I'm literally not doing anything. I'm
nothing.
rolling.
There's so many times where I'm just trying to like even just get out of, just even starting to push, adjusting your foot, it washes out.
But how does Max?
I don't know.
Do you do it?
I don't know how to do it.
He's just so used to.
Did you see that unsanctioned event at the barracks with Jocelyn and with TJ Rogers? Right.
TJ Rogers.
Did you see in the middle of it the dirty ass wheels?
Yeah. Oh, it's the same thing.
I know. Like what can be done to keep that down?
I mean. I think that just happens in indoor parks. Like what you can sweep it, you can mop it, but that
just
shit's
gonna
happen. Yeah,
it's so bizarre.
Yeah,
but it's slippery and it's just so dangerous.
There are like you see recruits there. You see.
I don't know. Yeah, they all can do it somehow.
And like you and me, you landed the other day. You landed 2 backside wall rides. Like every once in a while,
back to back.
It works.
That was the same day.
Yeah, same day.
I wish I had a better angle.
It was before you hit your head, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I kind of so in the video, I think I turned them around, but it was like I first hit my head, and then I was like, damn. But I got up. I was so glad to have all my gear on with my helmet and everything. So it was like I got up and I wanted to try it again, and I got one, and then I went up to do another one, and I washed out and I went right to my hip.
Yeah, and the hip,
dude, the hip one hurt. The hip one is,
bad.
Dude, I'm touching it right now, and it's still sensitive, and that was a week ago. But it never really bruised up so bad. But dude, that one took me out for the rest. And then I was done.
Yeah,
I was like,
over it.
I'm gonna be done.
My wrist is still. Remember when that board hit me?
Yeah.
My wrist, I still have like a weird, like it's going down in size, but I still have like a weird bump in my wrist.
Dude, I like the Masonite better. It's just not as slippery. Because like even that skate light, dude, is slippery.
As bad to fall on. You know what I mean? Like
it hurts, but yeah, it bounces a little bit.
Yeah,
it's a little more forgiving. The tiniest bit. That concrete, dude, is so rough.
Like, do you remember that slam I had out there where I slammed like onto my stomach and knocked the wind out of me?
Yeah,
I was trying like that big spin. That would have been devastating at Cream if I felt like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the week before, I knocked the wind out of myself trying that
at Cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said Casper drop, or I don't know. Some people had some names for it.
You could say like a Casper flip in, or but your feet aren't set for a Casper. Your feet are set.
It's more like a Falcon flip in, like that dude. I forget his first name now. Josh Falcon. He does all kinds of flippity stuff like that. Like,
oh yeah, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah, so he's a dude that just did a lot of things like that. He probably did what I did. You know, I'm sure in some variation.
But your feet are under the board, and then you flip.
And then I flip.
It's almost like a kid learning flipping the board.
I want to do it still on the bigger transition here in the quarter pipe. But dude, I'm not looking forward to the slams.
Yeah, you slammed.
Dude, that one kills me, man.
Yeah.
It's just so awkward to land on it. and keep your balance, dude. Yeah. Just man. So yeah, that knocked the wind out of me. So like
you just got to be so confident you're landing on it.
Yeah. So those last 2 weeks, I fell and it knocked the wind out. Mm-hmm. That hit my back. Then I fell again and almost in my face. Like that was really close. So I came down, and then the next week I'm hitting my head and then my hip. So I'm just taking all these bangers at Cream City, dude. So I'm a little over that.
Which, speaking of hitting your face,
I wish it wasn't so slippery.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, speaking of hitting your face, yes.
Wait, Ivan. are we done with the what do you call it?
Locals only.
I think so. I think I transitioned well.
That was a good one, yeah.
Did you see that picture of his teeth?
I did. I actually no. I did not want to see what it looked like, but I saw the repair job.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's looking like Andy Roy.
Yeah. Okay, the Andy Roy one's creepy.
I did not realize he busted his teeth out.
Really?
When he hit, I thought he hit his chin. And then
I think I even sent you the photo. Did you just ignore
it? I don't think I got that, but I would have.
It was like around. Like these 3 teeth were like that broken off.
Dude, so gnarly.
But he's smiling in the picture. He's like mellow in the picture.
So I was watching it when it happened, and he bailed. And as soon as he hit, I thought it was his chin, but I saw him look to the side, and you could tell that, like, dude, like it's bad. Yeah. Like he looked at somebody, and he was like, "Oh, like help!" And then he just curled up.
I thought it was his nose or his chin.
I thought it was. Well, I thought chin. I didn't realize he hit the top jaw.
Yeah.
Ugh, dude,
just broke out. I think he went straight
so gnarly.
to.
Talking
he like
about
curb
cement.
stomped himself.
Oh.
But that new smile. That's fucking. That's
he
sick.
was so happy, like
Nike money.
Did they put a Nike swoosh somewhere in the teeth?
It's behind the teeth.
Sure. The gap of your tooth is a swoosh.
It's you know how they do like FedEx, like the subtle logo.
Every bite he takes, he leaves the swoosh.
Actually, Nike, if you want to pay me, I'll do that. That's kind of cool.
You like that monster kid?
I like it. I like Adidas more.
Yeah, dude. So hang on. You mentioned it earlier. 9 Club experience and 9 Club, like we're just all like looking at the same stuff because they keep bringing up all the things we were gonna bring up, and so then when we don't do a show last week, now we're just like talking about what they talked about.
I know, but even in between, before they do it Thursday,
I know
I watch the Fire Festival.
We're just on it.
I had that in my notes. That's
it's just we're on the same wavelength. It just sucks to come out after. I mean, who cares?
Who cares?
I'm just talking about some of the same stuff.
They're aren't they? Dude, they're close to like 100,000, right?
I love the who what?
9 Club. Didn't they bring that up?
What do you mean 100,000?
Yeah, weren't they trying to? They were trying to reach like
subscribers.
Yeah, like so many subscribers when you start getting paid. I thought they said over 100,000. It was like
no, you have to have 4,000 to monetize.
To monetize, but like they were talking about like certain they were talking to Skate Moss the other day, and like that's the point where like companies start coming towards you. Is like 100,000.
They're talking on Instagram.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, when you're an Instagram influencer.
Okay, I think
if you get 100,000 followers,
Club experience, I thought they were talking about.
They're trying to get more subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, didn't they bring up the number 100,000?
I think they were at 50 something, but maybe they're at that close.
I thought that's what they were trying for. Anyways,
but I enjoy. I mean, it's such a. I mean, I'm glad they do both shows.
Yeah,
it's just that the second one is more like this show, and the first one is an interview show.
Yeah, I mean, this show was bound to have. We started this when they started the 9 Club interviews. It was.
It was almost the same week. Almost the same week.
Yeah,
without even knowing it. Like I didn't realize.
Again, it's parallel
I know,
thinking.
It's bizarre.
It happened. Yeah, we started the same time. They're ahead of us because we've taken a few weeks in between.
But they got so much access.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And they're right there. Like it's warm for them today.
they're
and
we
skating.
talked about that. How nice that would be.
Yeah.
I wish.
I still don't want to live back there again.
Really?
I would never live in there again. No way. Never.
Really?
No way.
Just in LA or nowhere in California?
No, I would live. There's certain spots in California I would love to live.
Oh,
like Northern.
Sure.
Maybe even San Diego-ish.
What do you think about like Vegas area? Like not like within, the Vegas, but like.
I don't know. Maybe. Speaking of, I'm going to be there in a couple of weeks.
True. That's coming up.
Yeah. March, what is that? The 10th. For my parents' like 50th anniversary.
Are you bringing your board?
No, I'm flying in Sunday night and or Saturday night, and I'm leaving like red eye Sunday, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to take just a backpack and just hang out with my family.
Yeah,
I would like to see the park, but I'm not planning to skate.
And you're planning on losing all your money too, right?
I got none to lose.
I already lost it.
I lost it on the ticket to get there.
Yeah.
But
you do have a gambling problem. right?
No way, I don't actually, but I do like playing blackjack. And there's a spot there called like Slots of Fun. Like it's by Circus. Hopefully it's still there, but they always had like dollar blackjack and like dollar craps.
Okay.
So you can just play for cheap.
I've never been to a casino.
What?
Yeah.
Not even Potawatomi here?
No.
Dude, you should go.
It's crazy.
It's kind of fun. That's like one of the last few places you can smoke indoors. So
fuck, what
heads
am I
up.
turning? 28?
Yeah,
Yes. I have to like every time I think about it, I have to think then what are you turning? Because it's like that gap.
Sure.
28. Fuck, maybe I should finally go.
Yeah, we should go.
It's been
fun.
10
it's
years
fun,
that
but
I've
it's
been able
so
to.
smoky. That's a bummer.
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
smoking cigarettes in there, dude. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Cigars and whatever.
We don't have to go to Potawatomi. I mean,
there's not. I mean, around here, Ho Chunk, you could go to.
Trip to Vegas. Joe wants to go.
Hop on the trip with me.
Oh hell yeah! That definitely will not work.
This will be like the first time my entire family has been in the same room since I think '95 when my brother got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've seen each other and stuff, but not all six of us.
All in one.
Yeah,
wow, that'll be incredible.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Are you excited?
Yeah, it'd be cool to see everybody.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Are there some family members you don't like?
No.
Call them by name.
No, yeah. Hang on. Let me just see. No, there's actually a new family member I might meet that we figured out is an uncle through that like a DNA test kit.
Oh.
That my grandpa was scandalous and nobody knew, and he's dead now.
Wow, scandalous. I like that.
Yeah.
I heard you shouldn't do that shit because that becomes like public record, and like health insurance companies can like you
can either be scared or not.
True. I think it's this is like a weird.
This is not skateboarding.
This is not. None of this has been skate. Well, we've been sprinkling it.
I was talking to you. Said Vegas.
And
then we were getting back to the skate park at Vegas.
All right. Transition it. Fine. We won't talk about.
We don't need to get into this conspiracy theories about DNA, and that's for a different show.
That'll be my other show. I will start that next week. I would love to go to Vegas, if not ditch spots alone. Yeah,
dude, legal weed there.
That too. That's true.
In-N-Out Burger right off the airport.
They have them in Vegas?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fuck.
And Tommy's, dude. The original Tommy chili burgers.
Oh sure.
Gosh,
the only reason I know that is because of that podcast about fast foods.
Oh, really?
Doughboys.
About Tommy's?
Yeah, about Tommy's.
Oh, dude.
In-N-Out, I really want to.
Tommy's is so good. Like, I've been to the original one a bunch of times at Tommy's, but like I think it was maybe the second one because
it's
now
like a burger place.
Now, but it's chili burgers. Now they got a bunch of them all around, but like I think the second one was in Burbank, so there was always a Tommy's.
Okay,
so good.
We should plan. I talked to you about. I want to plan a trip to go skating La Crosse, Minnesota, like May or like spring, summer.
Sure.
Maybe next year we should plan a trip to like California or Vegas.
Let's do it.
That would be.
It's you that got to take the time off. I'm more flexible.
Yeah, I mean a year in now, a year for work, I get a week paid off.
Nice. I mean, you got to talk to Joe. Make sure you can take that skateboarding.
Yeah, that might be. That might have to be a different trip with her.
No matter where we pick, I'm sure that I know somebody close by. And especially with the podcast, with Facebook, with all these different groups I'm a part of, we can find a place to skate
for sure.
We go to. I mean, you got to go skate Colorado.
That's really.
There's
true.
this guy that's like me, like a doppelganger. He's got he's way into VW buses. He's into we're into the same music. He's got a pool in his backyard that they skate. And, and he's in.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like we go back and forth, and he's just like, "Hey, you ever want to come skate?"
I do have to get to Colorado.
Yeah, so there's spots, man, we can go to.
You've been 2 years that I haven't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid that I haven't gone.
That's a cool spot.
And then I've been to Louisville, what, 3 times?
3?
Two times.
Once with me, and you went once with Surfing Bird.
Yeah. I wanted, as like a dumb thing, I wanted to like keep going every year now, just to be like.
Was that the half pipe that Yuto was doing that 540?
Yeah.
Dude.
That was the one Han skated.
How is Yuto so good? Like, did he used to do vert before he got into the street stuff or something? Like, he's so good at it.
I assumed he could skate everything.
How do you just bust out a 540? That was like a McTwist even. With no pads.
McTwist, yeah. I don't know.
So casual.
When Han skated
and stomp it. Like, when he landed, he stomped it.
Oh, yeah. All of those tricks were really easy. When Han skated it for the Surfing Bird video, he was fully padded up.
Oh, I would be too.
Yeah.
Just walking up to look at it. I mean, dropping in is serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Did you drop in at all?
No.
No.
I went to the top. And
Did you roll in? Because don't they have 2 roll-ins on that thing?
The roll-in is fucking
too, right?
huge. I thought about it. Hans did that too.
Yeah.
He did the top roll-in.
Yeah.
Okay, the drop-in, the roll-in part of it is probably like another like 5 or 6 feet up.
Jeez.
It's No, I went to the
and that's
top.
near vert, right?
Stared down, and I said, "Fuck this."
I thought you liked hill bombs.
I did. Hill bombs, dude. I'll hill bomb any hill. Give me any San Francisco.
Just not that one.
No, not vert. That
wasn't.
Scary.
It was
as
just off
fuck.
of vert. It wasn't quite vert. A roll in.
No, the roll-in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Okay, this is what's sketchy about that roll-in. The edge it's so fucking close. He only did the
right
roll-in.
on it.
Like, Hans was more scared to do the roll-in than the dropping in.
Is there a
Dropping in,
channel?
he had no problem.
Isn't there a roll-in channel there too?
I
thought I had a little gap.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I think it's vert.
Maybe they're
and
just
then
on the
that roll-in.
sides, huh?
But that
once you
like,
do it though, a
sketch
couple
as fuck.
times, it's
yeah, then he had no problem. Hans had no problem then.
The roll-ins.
The roll-in
Yeah.
then, yeah. He had
then
no
you
problem
just
with
blast,
any of it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the first one he washed out because it was so much speed.
I'll bet.
He came in so hot to that. Me, Siani, and Noah, we just like flat grounded it and just like I got close to up by just like pumping.
Sure.
But
You never grinded.
Did not drop in. No, did not get up there to grind.
No.
Fuck no. That thing is fucking gnarly.
Yeah. I'm sure I would be super nervous, but I mean, that's the kind of ramp we used
Fuck,
to skate.
maybe we should take another trip to Louisville.
Yeah, because it wasn't up when we went together.
No, when me and you went, it
between.
got put up last year.
It was between ramps. Mm-hmm. But man, that must be gnarly.
I'll just, like 10 years from now, I'm like, yeah, I went to Louisville for the 11th time this year for some weird fucking reason.
Yeah, but there's some other really big parks now that are popping up kind of like within the same amount of time driving. Like the Ohio one, or what was it, Iowa? Or
Ohio. Yeah, that new one under the bridge.
But I think Iowa's getting one too, I think, this year.
And that new Detroit Vans Park.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that place. Looks fun as fuck.
It does. It's got a lot of quarters. And I mean, most of the footage I'm seeing is on that one little like wedged wall kind of thing.
Well, that, and then they have like those quarter
like,
snacks, like round quarter snacks and Quasi, like they hook that up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it looks like Skate High built it, and I don't know, Bill's a part of that.
Yeah,
from
Bill's
Cream
been
City.
out there building some of that.
Pretty cool. I'd love to go
in
check
an
it
old
out.
gym.
How much of a drive is that to Detroit? It's like 6 or 7 hours, I think, because you got to go down around Chicago and then up.
Yes. When we went to Toronto, probably like 6 hours.
I think so.
Yeah. That's, although it's Detroit.
I've only been there once.
Detroit's probably like 9 because it's all the way like towards the border of Canada.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly.
Detroit's all the way over on the other side.
I don't think it's quite 9. I remember driving there directly. I was in Costa Rica, and Dawn was in Rasputina playing in Detroit, and I flew from Costa Rica to Chicago and then got in a car and drove through the snow. It was a blizzard that night, and I had to get to the show, and I made it in time, but I remember it being from Chicago like 3 or 4 hours. And so it's like 2.
Yeah, but then from like here to Chicago is like
2.
3.
2.5.
I guess I'm thinking like Oshkosh, but whatever.
Yeah, you're a little
so
further.
that's like what the fuck? That's still like 9, right?
No, I don't know where you're getting your math, man.
3 it's like 7.
Yeah, not 9.
Who fucking cares? Let's get to
dude.
Detroit. Did you see that like gap over the planter?
Yes.
That
Do you
fence?
see? Yeah, the little picket fence wedge. I like
Super
that.
cool. Yeah,
I don't want to be
so...
falling on that though. Damn.
Oh no, get the spike.
Jeez, yeah, you could like seriously get impaled if that's the wedge.
The thing looks really. Oh, are you saying landing into?
What if you just slipped and fell on it? Like if you didn't know what you're doing.
It looks.
Or you're trying to ollie.
That
what
I
if you're
think
trying
it would
to
just snap. I don't know.
I don't know either. Is it solid or is it really just a little picket? I think it's supposed to look like a picket, but it looks sharp on the top is all I'm saying. Like what if you're trying to ollie and land into it and you just come short?
What was the deal with the Chicago park? Can you just get in? Or how do we get in?
There was event only. And like you had to get tickets. Like I'm sure if you were local, you'd probably be quicker to get tickets. But they only had events. That wasn't even like a park that's just open.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Because
I don't know if this is the same.
Lil Tubsy, is that's the name, right? That girl in Friendship.
Oh, I'm not sure.
She's been. I think that's the clips I've been sending you. I'm pretty sure that's the name on Instagram.
Tubsy?
Yeah, fuck, I can't think of her actual name. She's been posting a lot there. she had like 2 tickets and she said like I'm gonna hide these somewhere. So I think it is the same thing.
Then it might just be like event only. So you can't just roll up and go skate.
How did we get in that day then?
I got in touch with them and
just hooked it up to Skatosis. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. But did I get? Yeah, it was free tickets. You just had to get them online. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Okay.
It didn't cost us anything, but you just had to you had to be part of the list.
Okay.
But
and then didn't somebody forget their ID?
Yeah, Rips. But he had
was it Rips or Ian?
Oh, Ian. That's right. But he had a photo of it somehow. He had a photo of it on his phone, and they let him in with it.
Fucking stupid.
Dude, how would you get that far without having an ID? Oh,
and we went down.
Speaking of Ian, dude, where are you? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I chat with him every now and then, but he hasn't come by in a while.
That was like this. How long ago was that? 2 years ago? The Chicago Vans?
I'm not sure.
It was around this time.
I used that picture on the Skatosis website of us sitting at that bar that had all the boards in the background.
Yeah, that was a cool bar.
Yeah.
I want to say 2 years.
It might be.
But it was around this time because I remember we walked around because we got there too early.
Yeah.
We walked around and it was
cold.
fucking freezing.
I do remember that.
And you're one to hate Chicago, so it was not.
Yeah, whatever. It's a pain in the ass to get to.
I don't want to talk about how much I hate Chicago.
Speaking of vert, man, so like I've been posting a lot to the message board, and there's so much like going on. We'll see how many things we can get to because I could just talk about them about all of them.
Oh, absolutely.
But like, I had posted that monster kid on here. Then the experienced guys were talking about him because Jankum had a whole video. Did you watch that at all?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean. He's a guy that got the tattoo. He's gonna, Skatosis is right. He's gonna fucking get kidney stones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, straight up, if the Monster Energy kid is listening to this, and for sure he's not.
He might be.
I've got kidney stones 3 times in life.
From Monster?
No, I've never drank. Monster's fucking poison.
Most of the people I know that get them all tend to drink Mountain Dew.
Yep. When you know why? Because I'm a fucking idiot. And when I was like skating as I
get that clip? Hang on, 3:31:50. I'm gonna.
Oh, you think it's just on this one? I for sure have said that on every show since 100. I've said I'm a fucking idiot. From 13 when I started to probably like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Drank Mountain Dew skating all the time.
Really?
That's all I drank. I used to have like coolers of Mountain Dew.
Jeez.
And that's how you fucking get kidney. I got kidney stones at 16.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah. So he's for sure going to get them. Well, if that's all he's drinking.
Maybe the Monster will pay his the bills.
Actually, go for it then.
Right? I mean, dude, if they don't sponsor him, dude, that's such a crazy ass tattoo.
Well, didn't they say like, I don't even care if they're paying, like, they're
him. He doesn't care, and he just wants the drinks anyways.
Yeah.
And then his brother's in the Rockstar, and the other brother's in the Red Bull. Like,
fucking that shit's gross.
It's so gross. I can't drink it. Oh, man.
Water's the best thing. Like, water hydrates, too. I don't get how Monster...
Dude, beer. Just get beer.
Fuck you.
PBR all the way. There's water in there. There's plenty of water.
Beer is dehydrating. I hope you get kidney stones now.
I've never had one.
I hope you don't.
Never had a problem.
It's fucking awful.
Ever had
the
a problem.
equivalent, they like say it's similar to like a woman like having contractions.
I don't know.
And right now, I'll say it. I'll say it to all the women out there. It's not that. Actually, no, it's torturous. Kidney stones are fucking awful.
They're having a little baby. But okay, so what I meant to talk about is that I've got this vert shot of I don't know if you saw the video behind it, but Caballero doing a backside blunt. I'm sorry, Tony Hawk doing a backside blunt and Caballero doing his crazy huge judo backside air over him. Did you see the footage of them doing it?
I think so. Dude, I think you said
that's a gnarly trick to do because they're both going the same direction.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like typically, like a doubles is almost always opposite, just so that you clear each other.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they came down.
I mean, still, I think the gnarliest doubles was the one with Andy Mack where they did the
invert on invert. Yeah, totally. But this is like they just did this. They're both like in their 50s.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's crazy. They probably both have kidney stones.
No, dude, Tony Hawk's healthy as I think he might. Dude, I think he's the person that's going to live to like 200.
He might be. He's going to be like a Jack LaLanne kind of dude. Like he's just old.
Benjamin Button shit.
Okay, talking about Tony Hawk and something current. You see these weird box borders?
I have.
Have you seen them at the store yet?
I didn't send it to you. I don't go to fucking Walmart. Fuck Walmart. If they ever would sponsor this show, I'd say fucking no. I'd take it. I'd take their fucking money.
They'll only pay you in these box borders.
I don't know.
These are for kids, man. They're for kids.
Right.
Little kids.
My first thought, fuck Tony Hawk. My first thought was, he just, like, this is his thing, though, right?
People
it's just,
come
like,
to him. You know that this isn't his idea.
Yeah, and that was it exactly.
People
where
pitch
I'm
stuff.
like, people are making something. They're gonna go to this. This is the guy.
I'll bet you he showed his kids first, and if they kind of liked it, he's like, okay.
Right, and I don't think Tony Hawk, like everything you've seen. I don't think Tony Hawk's somebody that's like, oh, I'm gonna attach my name to this. They're
no,
like,
he's not looking for it.
You want You want some money? We're making this thing.
He's beyond shopping his name.
Yeah, they're coming. Sure, I get it. And that's I kind of like turn and I'm like, it's it's like
bagel bites.
It's kind of cool that like bagel bites are good. I'll give it to them. But like you can fold a thing and like
it seems pretty silly. But as a little kid, I might be down with this more than fingerboarding.
And the Clint Walker,
because it's like a roller. It's like a big ball bearing. That's what keeps the weight down, and that's what makes it smooth.
I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was honestly just paper.
No. It's a heavy ball. It's a ball bearing.
You saw the Clint Walker mega clip, and I'm like, if that's just paper, there's no way.
I was doing that with Hot Wheels. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be doing it?
Like in the 70s?
Totally.
Yeah.
I had the little wind-up Evil Knievel that you'd let go in the motorcycle.
Well, yeah. I mean, when were you born again? 47?
Something like that.
Yeah. You were in your 30s when those came out. It's cool. I don't have a problem, Tony.
I think it's super silly, but I think as a kid it's super cool.
Yeah. And
like I'm not gonna go buy one.
I will say I think it was cool that he got all the birdhouse dudes get paid. Yeah. Like Lizzie's getting paid.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's hook up the homies.
Right.
I don't have a problem, Tony.
That's cool. No, speaking of, okay, let's just keep this going on Tony.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been playing that skate jam a lot lately.
Oh.
Because that's my skating. Dude, I'm getting pretty good at it, and it's fun. And then, here's another thing that just makes me think that game is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Totally different than Skater XL.
Yeah.
They are on different shelves.
Yeah, and like it's an arcade game.
Totally different.
Yep.
I had Dawn try it right away, dude. She's like all in and grinding. Right away. Without me hardly telling her how to do it. So I was I think it's just accessible.
If Dawn played Skater, sure. If Dawn played Skater, but I think because you've seen all these mods coming out,
sure.
I think,
but you still don't have it, do you?
Okay.
You can't play it until it hits a console.
But even with that, I'm not a person. Me and Joe have a Wii that we play like once a year, right? I'm not a big gamer.
Sure.
So like to even talk on this shit.
But if it was available, would you look into getting it? Because that game looks awesome.
Skater XL?
Yeah.
Would I look into getting
it? I might get a console for it if it came. I'm not going to get a Windows machine, but I might get a console for it.
No, I wouldn't even get a console. I'm just not that person to like
especially
spend
if it came
money
out
on a console.
If they came out with the Wii version?
They wouldn't.
What if?
It's like gone already. They would, yeah. They'd come out with like maybe
Wii
a Wii
U or something. I don't know.
Fuck, what's the new one?
You're right.
Whatever the new Wii
sure,
product
no, you're
is.
right about that.
Yeah.
But like it would be like PlayStation or Xbox, right?
It'll probably be Xbox One or PS4.
What do I have Xbox 360. That's different, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make a version for Xbox 360.
Well, I think I think Xbox games play on any. I thought that was the thing that they play on
then if they came out, okay, so if that's true, if they came out with an Xbox version, I would probably drop $40 or whatever it would be on a disc version of it.
Sure.
I would do it because that would be sweet.
They should, because it's made, it's perfectly made.
Yeah.
It's what it's. This is what I'll say about it. It's just what people have wanted. They've wanted Skate 4 forever, right?
Yeah.
This is it. This is the game they wanted.
Dude, I would be so hyped if I was a dude that had a Windows gaming machine.
But I still wouldn't buy a console. I would buy like 10 boards. You know what I mean?
I get you, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But so, again, it's another thing about this Tony Hawk thing that's really cool is that it's super accessible because it's free on the App Store.
Yeah.
You can spend money to like upgrade your stuff in there, but I'm not going to do that.
Right.
But so for a fun little game where I'm unlocking other spots and I can play a bunch of more different things and I'm getting, dude.
Between those two games, if it was if like Skater XL was like a mobile download and it was as good as it is, I would for sure download that over. Like I would have them both.
I would do them both.
Sure. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have Skater. I'm bad with that. I'm just like not. I don't think I'm a gamer.
I don't think I am either. And that's now I'm only because I'm like, I've been bored. It's so damn cold that I've really been kind of playing it more often. But dude, 5 minutes, 10 minutes at a time, whatever, it's pretty fun.
I mean, I
got some 100,000 point combo the other day. Like I did it because like you can flip in. I came out of a transition, flipped in to a grind, flipped to another grind, flipped to another grind, and then flipped out.
I mean, you could play it on the Tony Hawk's too.
Not on my phone.
No, not in.
That's what I'm saying. The accessibility, dude. I don't have to go sit and turn on my thing, get it all hooked up. Sit,
but I mean,
blah 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 blah. It's just on my phone. It looks badass. With my headphones on, it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the best toilet game.
I still play Madden 10 on the PS2. Like,
yeah,
that's the only game I play that. Like, and again, I play that like
I'm just saying I'm becoming a bigger fan of the Skate Jam, and I haven't even changed my board or wheels or character. I'm in the default just because I'm just skating it. It's fun. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I probably still won't download it.
Dude, you won't even pay the $2 to make your videos high res.
No, and I will say this right now. I mean, I should just get. We've talked about this.
Already.
I should just get a different.
This is 2019.
No. All right, this is what I'll say. Fuck them. I'm not paying another. I paid.
You try to make it look like VX.
I fucking love VX. Do I wish?
It's low res.
Here's the thing. My actual camera is better. So like that clip is better quality because it's just a clip of my phone, right? When it goes through the editor,
it's still low res.
Which clip is this?
This is from your phone. Everything from your phone is low res.
That's just the one clip, right?
Yeah.
That's like my high. That's the highest res I have. I also have an old ass phone. What do you want from me? What is this ridicule of what I have?
I want to see your stuff.
I'm not going to buy a console.
All right, I'm not trying to rip on you. I'm just trying to say it. I want to see your clips clearer. They look better on my account.
Well, it's not going to happen because my phone is old as fuck.
That's why when you want these clips, you should just have me shoot them.
No, because then I lose the power. On my phone, I get to do like the edit.
You got to put your goofy songs.
Yeah, goofy songs. I could say the same to you.
You can.
What is this show? Fuck you.
Did you see this thing that I posted? I forget where I shared it from. It was I think maybe one of the older groups, but everybody drops in Mongo. Oh yeah,
is this the guy pushing around Mongo?
No, this is just something separate because everybody rips on Mongo. But this is just it's true.
Oh, I've
seen that one. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that one. He's just pushing everywhere.
Training, he said.
Yeah,
that he's pushing Mongo.
Yeah. I know people do push Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo's gross.
It can be. Look, you're going to tell Tiago Lemos that his Switch Mongo's gross? How does he get away with it?
Switch Mongo's fine.
Why?
Because Switch is fucking hard. Switch, P-Rod has a great Switch push. Okay?
I can push both pretty equally. I just don't do Switch tricks, but I grew up pushing both that I can push both easily.
Oh man, I don't know. Switch Mongo's fine because that difficulty is so much higher than like your dominant foot.
I think it's better if you're doing a fakie trick. If you're doing a Switch trick, you should be pushing Switch.
You should be. I don't think you should be pushing. If you, I don't know. When I do fakie tricks, I do push Mongo. I do push like really.
I think it looks better that way. I think if you're pushing Switch Mongo and then you do a Switch trick, then it's like, why are you pushing Mongo? You just did a Switch backside. You know what I'm saying? Like the level of difficulty after when the trick is in play. Why can't you just push with the other foot?
I think Mongo
you know what I mean?
Is gross either way. But I think if you're going Mongo push and then into a Switch trick, it's fine because Switch is so different. I think fakie is...
Yeah, but if it's so difficult, why is pushing difficult? It's not. It's easier than the trick you're about to do, pushing with your other foot.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I think it's being lazy. Because you're already doing this crazy Switch trick.
I think it's unnecessary. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I want to say like it's unnecessary to work on that skill because that's not the important part. But you should be crafting the entire skill. You shouldn't be like half-assing the push.
You can do everything else Switch except the push part. Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
You can switch Manny.
I hate when you're saying it's okay for fakie. I hate
I'm just saying it only seems like it makes a little sense because you're not doing a Switch trick. You're doing a fakie trick. So you're just trying to push the other way. if you happen to push Mongo a little bit to get into it, it just makes a little bit more sense. But if you're going to do this gnarly switch trick, why aren't you pushing switch?
Yeah. And you're specifically saying Tiago.
Well, because he's the only one that seems to get away without anybody really saying anything about it. I mean, the dude's a badass. He can push however he wants. I'm just saying he's the only one that makes that switch push look better, but he's still going into a crazy gnarly switch trick.
Right. Why is switch Mongo? Because I've heard that in the past too, that like switch Mongo
it just looks okay. looks ugly.
Pushing no, I'm saying I've heard it looks okay. It's like okay. It like passes.
I don't know.
Like regular Mongo,
it's such a preference point, dude.
He had a lot of switch Mongo pushes in testing.
He's a pro. He gets paid. It doesn't obviously matter.
Yeah.
It's just preferences.
You saw a bunch in testing that just came out.
Yeah, dude. That video was awesome. So I just wanted to point out that everybody, though, regardless, drops in Mongo.
What?
You drop in with your back foot on the board. But
Mongo is just a push thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Dropping in Mongo.
Everybody does it. You're dropping in Mongo. You're putting your
No, because there's only one way to drop in.
Mongo.
No, that's not Mongo.
I'm just saying that I saw this statement and I agree.
I don't agree. Delete it from Facebook.
You have your back foot on first.
Yeah, but I think that's because that's the only way. Like pushing,
I drop in
there's
sweeper.
2 ways to push.
If I go in sweeper, that's the one time I'm not dropping in Mongo because my front foot's on the board, and then I hop in.
Yeah, but that's not a drop in. Like you said, that's a sweeper.
But I could drop in that way. I don't have to drop in with my tail on the thing. I could roll in. I could ollie in. I could do whatever I want. I'm just saying the act of dropping in is a Mongo stance.
But I don't think.
I've never heard it.
I don't think Mongo.
I never heard
stance.
that before until just when I posted this, and now that's my new opinion.
How quickly you? I disagree entirely.
Perfect. That's what this podcast is about. I think it's better that we disagree on certain things. It makes a more interesting conversation.
I agree. I think we should.
I disagree now.
I think we mostly disagree on everything.
I don't think so.
The Tony Hawk thing was a surprise.
Whatever. It's
so
all good.
In testing,
this
is the first time he's always like so well mannered and like
Tiago.
No, Frankie. This is the first time.
How am I supposed to know you're talking about Frankie?
Because I said it right now. This is the first time I've ever seen. Like usually he's so chill, right?
They showed him get frustrated.
Yeah, and also there was like what two. I played the whole thing again. 2 clips of Frankie.
No, I think it was maybe 3, and the frustration.
Yeah, that was the first time. He's usually like so like chill about things. That was the first time where he's like,
and he makes it look like he lands everything first try.
Yeah. I think he lands things very quickly, and I think. No, because that frustration where he fell on that looks like the frustration of when you go a while and you're like, oh, I landed on it and I get fucked up. Fuck this.
He's so good, though.
He's so good.
It's good to see him looking more like a human.
That frontside flip down the stairs was boss.
Dude, that team is that's like an Olympic caliber team.
Yes. Speaking of, did you hear the speculation of who's on the American team?
Didn't Kelly Hart say something?
Nyjah, Shane O'Neill, Chris Joss?
Yeah, and Jocelyn. He's a
for
the street, dude.
Hell yeah! Didn't see that coming though.
I'm looking forward to like the particulars. Is there a bowl event or is it just a park event or is it just street?
I think it's just street.
It just would bum me out if there's no vert, like how they do X Games, because they got snowboard vert going on right now.
Yeah,
huge half pipe. Why wouldn't there be a vert half pipe?
Yeah, and in Olympics, it's kind of a misstep.
I want to see Yuto kill it for the Japanese, right? I mean, would he play
for Japan?
Right, but I want to see him skate the vert now that I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Screw Street League.
They'll put him in street, though.
I know they will, but I'm just saying I would prefer to watch him float around a half pipe.
What's the little girl's name? The very young little girl?
There's so many. The one from Australia? Dakota?
No, from Japan.
I don't know.
She does like those blunt fly forward. I think they'll put her in vert.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it all, man.
Well, Lizzie's in vert. So there's got to be. No, because Shaun White, too, there has to be vert.
I don't know.
There has to be vert. Because
Shaun White's been practicing vert, that's for sure.
Yeah,
and Lizzie
he was practicing for the Olympics.
Yeah, and she's playing for who? Finland, is that right?
Finland.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is cool.
I like that. And I like those uniforms. Those uniforms are sick.
Who's American? I mean, all these guys come from anywhere. They all come from other countries and come in now.
You know what's funny? My first thing I was going to say was Pedro.
He's Brazilian.
Yeah, he'll skate for them for sure.
I mean, Nyjah, I get the ones that they did pick, but it's like, if there's a vert team, who's that going to be? Currently, it would be like, would Tom Shar? Would he go in there? I mean, he's like in the park. Did you
something about Corey Janot?
He's the first dude getting banned for smoking weed.
So he was in.
Well,
I think, because I was just going to say Corey Janot for vert.
Yeah, I mean, he could be. He does the park stuff, but that's the thing. Are they having park, or are they having street invert, or are they having all three? Who knows yet?
I mean, now that I think about it,
him getting busted for weed is like the beginning of it. Like, how many of these kids are going to get busted?
Yeah, but Chris Jocelyn, Shane O'Neill, and Nyjah, I don't think any of them smoke weed.
I don't think so either.
I think there's a reason.
Oh, absolutely, because I mean, you wouldn't want him to
Ashad
ain't on the team.
I don't know if he does or not, but
I don't know either. Never smoked with him.
I wish. Cater doesn't.
But so, Cater's pro. I don't think he was since the last. Did we? That day? Did he go pro that day?
Cater.
I know we've talked about it.
Yeah. I don't know if we brought it up.
Well, congrats, regardless.
Yes, for sure. Youngest pro.
Right. You see his little dreads growing out? His are going to look cool when he gets older.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's going to look cool. That takes a while. Now you watch Gary Rogers, dude. I started watching Skate Line when he was just an afro.
Oh, yeah.
And now his dreads are long.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's always weird to see, like, somebody now, and then you're like, wow, they look young as... He looks young as fuck when he started.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wasn't that on... that started on... what's the other YouTube channel? Ride Channel.
It was, originally there, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crazy. You never knew me, though, without dreads.
No, I don't think
I've had these
so.
like 11 years or something now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think... For a second, I'm like, did you have it shaved at some point?
I used to keep it buzzed.
Yeah.
I mean, you've probably seen photos, but...
I've seen photos, yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so crazy Olympics, man. I would just looking forward to like seeing what's happening.
Yeah. The Corey Janot thing, you're right. I'm not surprised. I'm like, oh, this is going to be coming.
Yeah, the Sleepy Turtle is his nickname.
Is it really?
Yeah. Even his first board on Creature, I think, was a Sleepy Turtle. Like, because he's got such droopy eyes, like I do. Stoner. I'm going to stereotype him.
Damn.
He's so good. The way he floats around is just so good.
Oh, you know what I'll say? You know what I'll say for Vert? Oh, not for Vert. I was going to say...
maybe like Tom Shar.
Tom Shar would be good.
You know, because there's a lot of those dudes that skated Mega Ramp that do vert. Or Clay Kreiner.
Clay Kreiner is...
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Elliot Sloan. Dude, there's a bunch of them out there.
Who's the guy you that is Corey Janot, who does like the floating
back blunts, dude, and he's got those floaty frontside flips.
Yeah, that's Corey Janot.
He's on Creature.
Oh man, sorry he got kicked because he's sick.
But so the thing was like, I don't know if you read the article, but he got like a 6-month ban from competing. But it's like at certain points, it's like the federation that's controlling it now, not just Olympics. This isn't like an Olympic thing. It's like he got banned from, I forget the name of the federation or whatever.
Sure, but
then they gave him. But then they lowered it to 3 months. No, because of time served. I don't think he was ever on the Olympic team. This is just some sort of banning from some competition.
No, but he was probably getting looked at for the Olympics.
Maybe.
And then a competition along the way, they're like, "Oh, you're out."
But so I think he's already fine though. Like he's like time served. It was a 6-month thing and they turned it to 3 months. Sure. So it's like this was just a report about it. So I don't know how that affects.
I also just want to say, like, who the fuck cares? It's legal in some states. It's legal in countries.
Well, because of it's an Olympic thing. I mean,
I know, but like, at what point, like, we have to federalize, we have to like legalize it everywhere, and then it's like, oh, we don't test for this because it doesn't matter. Like, at what point? I don't know.
This is a global thing though. This isn't just like.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But like in there's plenty of other countries that legalize it.
Not too many. There's only a few countries where it's legal.
I mean, it's still. I mean, comparative to the world, sure, but there's other countries where it's not a big deal, right? It's just a weird limbo that we live in where
they just want the athletes not to be on any sort of
any like substance
enhancing. They're they're going to consider it some sort of performance enhancement.
But I'm saying, like, at what point does it not like? Is it going to be the whole world? Is it going to be half the world that we're like, we accept this, and then they're like, all right, we don't care about testing about that?
Well, I think this is on an athletic level. Like, snowboarders get a big rap for it. Skateboarders are going to get the same rap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, football players, like, it's tested on every level. But like, again, at a certain point, like California, like LA Rams.
You just want them to not test for weed? Are you talking about weed or anything else? Because there's so many things that they test for.
Specifically, that like, at what point will we do we have to legalize the whole world? And then they're like, oh, we don't care anymore because it's fine.
Well, maybe not the whole world, but I'll bet you that there's got to be a certain amount of
right,
major countries that are on board.
Will it, like, 10, 20 years, will we not care? It's just so, it's like alcohol. It's a prohibition thing of like,
yeah, but I'll bet you
people are being okay with it now that we're like, we don't care about that.
But I'll bet you there'd be an issue if some Olympic athlete was busted for being a big drunk. They wouldn't be on the team.
Sure, but
you know what I'm saying?
That's for that.
Sure, you can. You can make them blow air, whatever.
No.
You can absolutely test.
Yeah, being like an alcoholic, but like there's plenty of snowboarders, skaters that get just like obliterated every night.
I agree. All I'm saying,
football players. I'm saying like why, like they don't test, like you can't test for that, but also they don't care if you're coming into work drunk or like coming to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
playing drunk.
I think the care might be subjective because like if somebody was drinking a lot, you would be booted from the team. There's no way they're going to let a drunk.
I agree if it would
compete.
affect though, but if you're going out getting wasted, coming in, winning the competition, nobody's gonna fucking go do it again.
Look at what's his name, the Phelps. He got hammered for it. Like he's got so many. He's like the most awarded Olympian, and then all of a sudden his career's tanked because he got busted smoking a bong. It's stupid.
Oh, but, Michael Phelps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Phelpers.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Michael Phelps.
Yeah, because I would have had to said Jake Phelps if I was talking about that guy.
You're correct.
You can't say it
correct.
unless I know him.
I was confused because he was skating.
Right, but you know what I'm saying.
But he competed again. It was already.
I think. Well, he kept getting busted though for drinking and for smoking weed. So I mean, it's got to. I think just to your point, it's going to have to be legal in more major countries first before they take that one off the mark. Because I think even if he hadn't got busted with the bong, I think he was partying and drinking too much for it to at least cause a problem for his sponsors.
I think solely the bong was a problem because that's so stigmatized. I don't even. I mean,
well, then
maybe
put yours down and let's get back to skateboarding. Oh man! So okay, so let's get back to where we started here. Everybody drops in Mongo.
No, fuck you. That's not what we're going back to.
Dude, did you see Chaz Ortiz come through Cream City? Why wasn't he there the day we were there? Did he like show up after he left?
Again, Chaz and me go back.
I know.
We're
you know his
too.
dog and everything.
Oh, his dog's hella cool.
But dude, did you see him? Okay, so he's on the thing that I can't even clear the gap on this thing that he ollies. And he
goes gap to back.
What do you call that thing? Is that a pyramid or is that bump to bump with a
right there?
Yeah, what do you call that?
Yeah,
it's like
bump to bump with like a hubba.
To bump with a hubba. And so like I try my hardest to clear that gap with just an ollie. You fly over it. Everybody flies over it. For me, it's difficult. He flies over it and then some halfway down the next bump and lands in a tail slide down the hubba.
Yeah, he goes
like
back
it's nothing, dude. Okay, flying, landing, nothing. So he's going up fakie, fakie up to nose blunt, and then front side, like a front revert out of it.
And I
like a front 180 out of it.
I've tried doing this trick a bunch. That cab flip on that bank.
Yeah, that's such a nice cab flip.
Yeah,
full cab flip.
He does it so
He just
nice.
it's so floaty, dude. It's just so frustrating to see
like,
that, especially on its stuff.
We always miss the days where like
not always.
No,
you
last
saw pro.
Sunday.
Yeah, you saw pros.
Well, I mean, me and Kevin, we're homies.
Right, you're homies. I think it's just more frustrating to see this kind of stuff done on stuff that I was just skating.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just like,
oh,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Like the SLS parks and how those things are perfect and this and the other, but it's like. I know what I can do here, and this guy's just like, bleh.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is Chaz. It is Chaz.
No, it's just bonkers, man.
I kind of feel bad for Chaz.
Why?
He what happened with Zoo York, like that falling, like because he like.
Is he in between teams, or is he still on Zoo York?
Well, Zoo York's done. Zoo York's
so he's
done
just...
altogether. But he put a stake into that. He put money into that company. It went under. I saw recently he's been riding a lot of. He had a Baker board. And then he's been riding, I've seen like a bunch of clips, he's been riding a Plan B board. The latest banging Plan B board.
I could see Plan B.
He's fucking
He's so good, dude. He's so good.
Somebody's
he could really,
he's
kind of got such a interesting vibe, like his style and his look and the way he skates. Like he could really be on any team.
Yeah.
He really could be.
I think
he could be
the
on
big
Santa
thing is
dude,
that
he could be Santa Cruz.
He lives in Chicago though. That's his whole thing.
He's central.
Yeah, but like the companies are in California. That's the big thing.
Look at Tom Aston in Santa Cruz, dude. Doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
He's not in California. He lives in Philadelphia, doesn't he?
No, but I think you're talking about East Coast, West Coast. I think it becomes a lot harder when you're in the Midwest.
I don't know. I'm just saying that I think I think he could fit on pretty much any team is all.
Oh, I agree. I just think it's hard for.
So
Chaz
what's a good
to,
Midwest team then for him to jump on?
The only Midwest team I can really think of is like, is it Alien? Is Antihero or Alien out of Ohio?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's probably Alien.
Fuck, I don't know which one.
Antihero's out of San Francisco.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, but I thought like Art Direction.
What Midwest companies are there?
There aren't really.
Is he on ODS?
That's not it. That's not anything anymore either.
Hey, it's something. What are you talking about? We're living it. I just can't afford new boards. It's still there.
So we're in New York territory.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. Don't listen to Aaron. You can still go to olddudeskatco.com.
What the fuck is on my sweater?
I still got Skater Bomb available. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, that shit works though.
Yeah.
I use that shit every day.
All right.
That was not a paid ad. I do use that shit every day. But somebody should definitely pick up Chaz.
Now, what about Yuto? Because he just left blind.
I did. You know where Yuto?
He's going on the Shane O'Neill super robot team is what I called it.
Yes. Is that what it's? Shane O'Neill did have a board graphic where he was a robot.
Yeah, because he's like a robot.
He's a robot.
Wasn't that a Plan B board? Who was he on?
Skate Mental.
Skate Mental?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what he was on?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been on a real mainstream team?
He was on Primitive.
Oh, now I'm saying. I was thinking. Oh, yeah, that's right. That
no,
robot
that one
board.
That one was.
Was the robot board a Primitive board?
It Primitive or Skate Mental? Yeah, he was on Skate Mental prior to.
So whatever he's cooking, I think Yuto's going.
When is it coming though?
It's like a little dash of Yuto, a little dash of who else is joining? Who else?
I kind of like the company called Robotics. That'd be kind of cool. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of hokey.
But who was the other people that we're talking about that are going to probably be on it?
Like LD, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Because I think that's not happening. He was saying like Nyjah.
Oh yeah, not Nyjah, but there was a third person though that I think you and I had even talked about. Or we knew that there was somebody that we thought was going to team up with him that just left the team.
I thought we thought Tori.
No, it wasn't Tori because he started his own thing.
No, I thought we thought that before they did Thank You. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, there's another person that I was thinking. Now I can't put. I don't know. It'll come to me later.
I don't know. He was on Blind.
Him and Yuto though.
Wasn't Tori and Daewon on Blind?
At one point, almost.
Sorry. Huh.
You almost had that.
I was blind.
Did you watch Brandon Westgate do 100 ollies?
No,
dude,
I don't care about the shoe thing.
There's just crazy skating. This dude did 100 ollies over a table.
Yeah.
They even said at the beginning that they would let it slide if if any of the tricks were on the table. Like they'd let him just ollie up it, ollie. You know what I mean? He went for it, dude, 100 times.
But he's got pop for days.
That's a lot, dude.
It's a lot. I don't know.
And it was quick. It wasn't even that long of a one, but it was like pop, pop, pop. I mean, he had a rhythm going. And there was... I posted it on here because... That's right, because there was a cameo from Cookie between 79 and 80. Like, he was at the session, and he came in and did a trick. Okay. I even posted that for you. Because I was even Cookie cameo.
I didn't watch. I will never watch the testing again.
But I even put that there so that you could just fast forward to 79 and 80 and watch Cookie.
I didn't see it.
Slacker.
And I fucking love Cookie.
That's what I did that for you, buddy.
Damn.
You're not even paying attention, man.
So his War and Peace part came out.
Dude.
What? I'm confused though.
What? It was pretty much his part, right?
Yeah. Was that footage not? That footage wasn't in Peace.
It's extra stuff that they didn't. It's just their rough cuts.
No, but he didn't have a part in Peace. Right?
No, he did, didn't he?
Did he? I thought we said after
maybe he couldn't meet the deadline.
No, there's so much foot. He just
No, I'm saying maybe maybe whoever.
And if that's true, if he filmed a separate thing,
he wasn't in it.
Don't you remember us saying that after?
I guess you're right.
Where's Cookie's part?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to watch it again.
No, I think you're right.
But the War and Peace thing. That's what they did with Evan's clips.
But that was like a rough cut of Evan's piece.
That's why I'm confused. And if so, this is a Cookie part. He should have been turned pro this week. I waited on it.
Yeah, why isn't he pro?
Waited on it this week.
Why isn't he pro?
The hashtag that people posted with the clip of War and Peace was turn Cookie pro.
They should.
It should have happened. If that's a separate part. It used to be
Ducky. Now it's Cookie.
Yeah, and they turned him pro.
What's the next one?
I'm happy.
Who's Wookie?
Well,
or it's going to be like
Kevin Braun. I wanted that, and they did it. They did it right.
Okay. But yeah, Ducky. I mean, Cookie should be pro.
Cookie should be pro.
And his board should be a big. The board should be a Cookie.
Why not?
Duh.
Why not? Owlman the element symbol, cookie.
Right?
Cookie bit out of it. Who the fuck cares? I'll buy. I probably won't buy it.
But he should be pro.
He should be pro.
But that is interesting though that it's not in the video.
And they called it War and
Yeah, well, they called it War and Peace, but he wasn't in peace. It's almost like War and Peace are like a separate thing. They're treating him separate or something.
Yeah, but all the other War and Pieces were the...
You know that. I know that.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Did the editor just drop the ball and forget to put Cookie's piece in? Literally his piece?
It had to have gotten brought up if that's true. You know what I mean? That would be like a big story.
Or they're just covering it up.
Maybe we have to watch Peace again. You have it, right?
Yeah, I think it's right here on my phone.
Maybe we have to watch it. Because I remember right after the video, I'm like, where the fuck was Cookie's part?
I do remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was after the credits and we rushed it to go skate. I doubt it.
Might be
true. But I doubt it.
I doubt it. So
Or was he just like, did he have little bits and pieces in there and they just pulled a whole part out of it?
I don't. That's what I specifically remember after the video is
that he wasn't even
Cookie.
at all.
Yeah. And the rough cut again. This part.
Yeah.
Gnarly as fuck.
Dude, there's so much good stuff in there. Who deserves to be pro
more than this dude?
That dude is so good.
That Barcelona like wedge thing.
Yeah.
Feeble. 270, but he like back power slides down it.
So good. Yes, dude. That was so gnarly. Good. The power slide down was so good.
So gnarly, dude.
Yeah, there's something going on in MacBook. Like they might shut it down as a skate spot.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, something.
But I think that's happened like in the. Oh no, not MacBa. It was a different one in Barcelona. Oh no, it did get that. Remember that forced air? That did get taken out.
Yeah, but now they're talking about that whole spot. Like whoever's owning
that would be a loss.
Oh hell yeah,
that would be a loss.
Winkowski put another part out with this Ghost pre-issue board. Did you see the Winkowski piece? Like this dude.
Did I? I remember.
He's got to be one of my favorite skaters ever.
Oh.
He's so good. I love his style. I want to skate more like him.
That's interesting you brought that up because you have always like pinned me with Brian Anderson being my favorite skater.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what you told me.
And I think you're right. I feel like every time there's a BA thing, you're like, oh, did you check this out? Yeah. And I'm like, oh, whatever. He's my favorite. I think
he's
he is.
Good. He's such a big dude.
Big dude.
Such a big dude.
He just dropped a part called Slappy Seconds.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I know. That's so good. I love that he can play on like I mean, sloppy seconds is like such an innuendo to like just, I don't know, sex, right?
Yeah, he's definitely.
So he just kind of exudes that kind of. That's like he's totally just embracing his sexuality. Yeah, awesome.
And
and to call it Slappy Seconds is just a perfect name. Oh yeah.
And I look at the trick selection of like, it's not crazy, but he's one of those dudes.
It's just good.
He could do anything, and I'm like, that looks fucking good.
Right. He's not, and I wouldn't necessarily say that he's progressing. He's kind of doing the same things that he's done. Sure. But man, just keeping at it.
The Wally Blunt though, that Wally tail slide or whatever, I don't think I've ever seen him do that, and that was fucking rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could watch a Back Smith. I'll watch him do a Back Smith all day.
Absolutely. That's fun though. Like especially like you can like see somebody do a trick and you don't even need to see their face and you can know who it is.
Yeah, the style. Yeah. Dylan Reeder. I would say number one. Dylan Reeder is like, oh, that's him.
But yeah, so that was definitely a good.
I love it.
But so Eric Winkowski is kind of like, I don't know.
Do you think he is your favorite skater?
Man, it's hard to say. It's just whenever I watch him, I just want to be him. You know, and I'm sure I'm like that with a lot of different guys in different ways, but him in a different way because he kind of does everything. I don't know. I'm not a rail guy. I'm never going to be a rail guy, but he'll go down the rails.
Oh, he'll go down gnarly.
He can tray flip those big, huge, fat boards. The way he kick flips them just makes me think I can kick flip my board. He crouches so much. I'm not necessarily sure I want to skate that way, but like he just can get in and out of everything so easily because he's always low center of gravity.
A friend of mine from Surf got the Ghost one.
Oh, really?
And he posted a clip of him tray flipping it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It's a big board, right? Damn.
I think is it a 10?
It's probably like 10 and a half or something. It's like those shapes are different because they get wide. And
that's a big ass board.
Yeah, it's a big board, but dude, it looks so good. Oh, speaking of, here, I had Cookie's War and Peace sitting right here.
Real excellent.
Yeah.
And I mean, turn him pro. I
Dude,
don't know what else to say.
Pamela Rosa, you see her, right? She's always in Street League, killing it. She almost always had a brace on her wrist for a long time. But did you see her do this nollie heel flip? It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Like the way that she lifts her right foot, and it's just like she pops the board into her foot. It's not even like a flick. It's popping into the heel.
I feel like there's been a lot of clips lately this week where rewound it and like slowed it down, and I'm like,
so perfect.
How are they doing the tricks? Like, it just looks so effortless.
It does. That right leg is just so casual the way it pops up into it.
Like, it makes me think I'm overthinking flipping tricks.
Exactly. She's not even flicking at all.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost like when I was doing I was trying to do the kickflip, but just with my hand, the hand flip. I'm not putting a whole lot of effort in the hand thing because it's popping up so high. It's just she's doing the same thing where it's just kind of hitting her foot. Almost, it's like how Sebo does those Wally flips.
Yeah.
Like no comply Wally flips. It hits a certain way and it just flips.
It just flips perfectly.
Dude,
right.
That's what she's doing right here. Perfect.
Or I would say Cookie's varial flips.
Yeah.
Just
it's casual.
Very casual.
So casual. So, anyways, dude, I could just watch her do that all day.
Did she skate the contest or she's not? I didn't watch the women's one.
No, I think she was in it.
Okay.
I don't think she made the finals, but I'm pretty sure she was in it.
Okay.
She's really good.
She is really good. Who does she skate for?
Red Bull, I think. I'm not sure what board she's got. I don't know. Because she's from Brazil. She might even be on Luan's team. Who knows?
Yeah, but Luan's on flip.
I know. I'm just saying, like, doesn't he have that board? That he's got two stores.
Oh, maybe she does.
I don't know. Madrid, or no,
yeah.
that's the name of the. Is that the shop name also? Because he's got a park name that.
Yeah, I think it's both.
I'm not sure who
they
she
have like
rides.
a dog logo?
You see Tony Hawk posting this old picture of him doing a street trick.
I saw some clips of him doing like him doing crawling stairs.
He had to go try to get in the mix.
Oh man,
he's so awkward, Tony. Man. He's got no style, dude.
Oh no,
but he had the tricks. He could do them.
He
did them. He did them, dude.
Again, there's something.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that footage. Yeah,
like,
he has no style.
Style over tricks for sure.
That was always the thing between him and Hosoi. Hosoi was style with 4 tricks, and Tony was no style with 100 tricks.
But I think he's gained style on vert as he's gotten older.
Agreed. Totally agreed, man. He's much
street. Maybe just stick to vert.
Yeah, he's just awkward, but he can do it though. He's got some tricks.
Yeah,
but
maybe just stick to the $1 million ramp.
But this is so crazy though, because it's just so he's promoting the shoes. No, it was a Tracker Truck ad. I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but
do
like
you like the new shoes?
I don't mind them. I don't know if I would wear them, but they definitely are like a throwback to those Air Jordans that he was wearing back in that time frame. I like the new colorways. There's 2 new colorways.
I've never really been into.
I've never even seen them. I've never touched them. I've never even been in a place to
see Lakais.
Ever. Yeah. I'd have to order them online and just hope they were cool.
I think we talked about this 2 weeks ago, but Seba's off it now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on Adidas.
But I mean, I don't mind the way they look. Especially watching him do the shoe test. I don't mind watching those videos, watch him do all those blunts in it. But like, I like the black colorway of all 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't.
Yeah,
I think I'm full. Like, I don't know. I think Adidas is sick. I think their team is sick.
It is. I agree. But I mean, I'm still riding my Aves. They're lasting me a long time. And I've got a whole nother pair sitting in a box, sitting there waiting. I think those shoes that you've been wearing, I think I've gone through 3 or 4 pairs. I know. And I'm not even close to like wanting to swap these out. And the next ones I have are the Classic Pro high top.
Fuck, you know what? It's a good thing we didn't skate today because I had to shoe goo my latest Adidas,
oh, really?
and I did not do it.
Oh.
So that...
Just put a little water. They'll freeze.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll put water on them. Oh, dude, that would just slipping out of tricks.
Just slip right out. Oh, man. So, yeah, there was a thing. Did you see Pat Duffy doing 45 tricks for his 45th birthday?
I didn't watch that one. I saw it and wasn't able to get it.
It inspired. I mean, it's awesome. Dude, there's some good tricks in there. And so it kind of inspired me to like, I mean, the last few years I've tried to do a birthday challenge, right? But in my mind, it's the same trick
over and over
in one row. You know, go.
It's like yours is more of a consistency challenge.
I don't know. I'm just trying to do something, thinking of something. But like, he ended up at this park and he did 45 different tricks throughout the park.
So you think you should do that this year?
Maybe. Like, maybe spend a week doing it. Like, Tony Hawk did that 150 tricks for his birthday, right? But he took like a month to do it and put it out on his birthday.
Right.
I'm over here trying to, bust my ass on my birthday.
Yeah.
And maybe this year is all I'm saying. Maybe I would try something different and maybe I'll work the whole year up to my birthday. I don't even know if I know 48 tricks. I'd have to start writing things down.
I think you could get 48.
You would
have to. You would have.
I'd have to really write them down and check them off,
and then and be like, okay, this one,
and save it,
done.
it, and then break it out. 48 tricks.
Have you tried? the consistency challenge you've been doing. 2 years? Because I think I've only done it once.
I did 2 years in a row. I don't think I did one last year. I think I went 44 and 45.
Because I just did it on my 27.
Right.
Trying that 50-50 shove out.
Right.
And I got to 25.
I know.
And I think about that sometimes.
It's tough, dude.
I
was trying to do just 50-50 grinds in a row, and I think I got to 43, and I was trying to get to 45 or something like that, and I missed it, and then I did another 10.
I think about that, and at the same time, I'm like, if I did 27, who the fuck cares?
Nobody cares. It's for me.
Yeah, but even if I did 27, I would never think about it again. You know what I mean? I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah. It's totally just a personal little challenge thing.
I like the different tricks, though.
I think I'm going to try that this year, and maybe each week as we film, maybe I'll work towards doing 1 or 2 tricks that weekend. Because it's like all of a sudden 48 weekends. There aren't that many weekends before my birthday is all.
Right.
So it's like it's a couple of tricks a week.
But we start skating more once it gets nice out.
Yeah. And it's and it doesn't all have to be on the ramp. Like if I do it that way.
This spot I'm taking to in lacrosse, I've been talking about this one for years. I think you're going to like brick banks. Nice. I think you're going to like this spot.
Sweet. Like, so,
we just have to wait 4 months.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, dude. It's like, I think 8 weeks away is officially spring. So. It's getting there.
That's good to hear.
It's getting there.
It's hard right now.
The sun setting is already getting later and later. It's almost 5 o'clock now here. It's like 4:18 or 4:19 was at the solstice.
Yeah, I want it to be like 10 o'clock when that sun
dude, that's
sets.
the best, dude. When it's like 9:30 and the sun is still up a little.
But I'm hopeful. I'm excited.
But so this is a little bit exciting. So I'm gonna really kind of put my mind around it and see if I can. I think I got to write them down and make sure that I got that many tricks before I really start, because I don't want to learn 20 of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. You might have to.
There'll probably be a few.
Yeah,
probably a few. But I think for the most part,
there's some that you're forgetting about that you're gonna be like, oh, I could probably do that one quick.
Yeah. And maybe I can use some of the ones I've already filmed this year.
All right, take it. I'm going to call you out right now. All new shit.
All new.
No way. All new shit.
No way, dude. There's no way I'm going to learn 48 new tricks.
No, not new tricks, but like
new clips.
New clips. Yeah.
From now
clips.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Because you
I might be able to do it already.
Back feeble.
But I'm even thinking like the pop shoves and stuff, like doing like a.
God, I lasted the whole show without doing it.
Like some streety tricks that are transition. Like I would even think like a front 50 on the transition is different than a front 50 on a box.
Sure.
Right. So that's 2 tricks in one.
Sure. So I think you're getting a little scammy right now, and I'll call you out on the way.
I'm just saying though, they would be technically different, right?
I think they're different. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's about all I can do on a box.
But you got backboneless. I think they'll come together.
Yeah.
I wanna really, and if it wasn't so freaking cold and I wasn't sick today, I really want to get a varial heel at Cream.
You go to get a quick cold one?
No, I thought about, I got gas in Oshkosh, and I thought about driving back and getting my board.
Oh, you didn't even bring it?
I didn't even bring it,
damn.
dude.
Okay.
I had it, and I'm like, no.
I thought you looked different walking in.
It's a little weird. It's a weird trip today. But I do maybe next week, and I'm sorry to say, I want Cream City.
Oh, yeah,
maybe
Cream
Four
City.
Seasons. But Cream City, those banks, I love. That's my favorite thing ever.
The like little pyramid banks.
Yeah, those are so. I think I've skated those every weekend we've gone.
Yeah.
And I want a varial heel.
I'm down going again. I mean,
it needs to get landed.
Yeah. I love that park.
Yeah.
It's just a little spendy when we're going so often.
Sure. I agree. Yeah. I agree entirely.
And they got a thing too where you can become a member and then it's just less each time. So it's not completely covered. So I don't know if that's really worth it. Because we don't go that often when it's nice.
It's like 10. Yeah, that's why it's not worth it, because we don't go that often.
Right. If I live closer,
like I think it's like $10 though.
Exactly. So it's weird, but you get a hoodie or something. I think like there's some sort of deal that makes it, I think, worth it.
Maybe we can look into it.
But I think it only makes sense if you live close.
Yeah. I mean, a half an hour. Yeah. But maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll get out there.
Yeah, I'm down. Well, but damn, there's so many more things that I posted here. It's so crazy.
The only thing we went past it. I just want to bring up again. Fuck Tony Hawk. That wasn't it. The
more Jamie
the
Foy
testing.
Primitive.
It ended weird, right?
It did end weird. Like it just cut.
I thought my YouTube like cut out.
I did. I noticed that too.
Because it was like.
It just cut.
Yeah, right at
just done.
Like right at the land.
It's almost like as if they that's where they meant to start the like YouTube credits kind of thing, where they kind of repeat stuff into the links. It's almost like they forgot that part. And like maybe it's there now because I think you have to upload and then make that change. But I noticed that.
Yeah, that was weird. Kind of stood out. That was weird.
That was definitely weird.
But like it's almost like it was edited quickly.
Yeah,
like they just had to get it out.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. That was weird. You see that footage I put of Gons doing this? Like, I mean, this is a contest back in the day. You see any of this? Or
I didn't see this. No.
Oh, geez, 1985. This is just how a contest was.
And you were 29 at this point.
Something like that. 85, dude. I would have been 14. Dude, right in the heyday.
You don't have to lie.
I was their age, man. I was their age. I would have been at one of these little demos or contests. But I mean, dude, I had that board. I had that Gons board, fresh, right off the shelf at the store.
This really shows you, like, see how casual it is, where he's just like getting off and like running around. This shows you how like some people hate what it is now. How like some older dudes are like, that's not like it's so like rigid.
Well, I think this, like, when you look back, this is super lame. I think it's so much better now because the way they build it with the transition on the sides, you can flow better. Yeah, but I think there's some
old dudes that like
this better.
This was like, oh, this is what we did, because it's like they're nostalgic. Like this is what we did.
Yeah, but I
think this looks fun. I mean, that's Gons though.
Yeah,
Gons always makes.
I actually like that. Did you see that trick right there? It's like a no comply hand flip over the parking block. It was kind of cool. It was a little Sebo-ish.
I mean, that's a little you. I was gonna say I think there's some tricks.
Dude, Gons was my inspiration for sure. It was like Lance, Nadas, Gons. Those were the dudes.
I mean, Gons is. I mean,
they represent
said BA today, but like Gons is super rad too. Like, is he one of my favorite skaters? Probably.
I mean, yeah, he's absolutely one of my. That's why it's hard to say Winkowski, because it's like there's too many to pick from.
Many, yeah.
So there was one thing I did want to bring up about the experience, because they brought something up that I was kind of cool, and like I ended up. The whole thing about the superpowers, like,
okay,
did you have one in mind when they were asking? Like, they were just saying if you had they got off topic of skateboarding and they started talking about if you had a superpower.
I honestly love our show now that we there was an episode where we were talking about like Bird Box.
Sure.
And yeah, let's just totally skew.
But did you think of one?
Yeah, my first thing I thought of when he said it was Pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, I don't know if I necessarily want that. But my first thought was like, if I had a superpower in skating, it would be like that. Oh, that's one.
Because my first thought was like what Kelly ended up saying at the end, like indestructible. I thought Wolverine.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
just
I've
because
said that in the past too.
Because I don't want to get hurt. Because I just smacked my head. I was all bruised.
And like your confidence would be way up.
You could do anything.
Just go for anything.
You could try anything.
Yeah.
So that's. But you wanted Pop. You would just wanted to pop up onto a roof?
No. I thought Pop because I was thinking in like real terms of like
just actual skate technique.
Like, oh, what would I like? Brandon Westgate.
Yeah.
Right? Like he can really pop over shit. I think any way you cut it, people are gonna hate you because you're doping, right? You're like,
no, it's a hypothetical question. You should just be able to answer it.
Yeah, you're right. But like,
because it doesn't mean anything. It's not going to happen. Indestructible is what I thought. Yeah. I would just like to be able to fall and not get hurt.
People would like if you did have a superpower above anyone.
Yeah.
Like people would be. It's the Nyjah.
Who cares? I think your superpower would be caring less about what other people think.
Oh,
that would be your power.
No, then I'd turn into the fire guy.
Did you see Jenkum took Louis Lopez axe throwing?
I didn't see that either.
So they took him on
There's a lot of shit I missed.
I post a bunch, dude. Just follow that because I just keep posting all the time.
There's something on Trans World that was super rad, but it was like 20 minutes long, and I don't know if you.
I definitely watched something on Trans World recently.
Away and Wasted.
I don't know, but so the thing with Louis was like a little bit behind the scenes after his pro shoe thing at the park, and they took him out to go throw an axe. They just had hanging with Louis for a little bit.
Sure.
But at the end, they end up at the park. And so as they get to the thing, they, whoever he was with tosses Louis the keys to open the park. And they're like, here, dude, these are yours now. Like, remember we were talking about that park? So I think that is Louis' park.
Wow.
So his name, not only a shoe and a car.
Is on the wall.
A park. Right.
Wow.
So I think, he's got the keys. So however long that place exists, I think that's like
Cons hooked him up.
Yes.
I will say, too, did you see Skate Moss? Cons is hooking her up now.
Oh, are they really? Dude, nice.
I mean, she basically called out Huff.
Hey, whatever. I mean, that's marketing. That's marketing right there.
Converse.
Doing it right in the front and center on the 9 Club. Yeah. Whatever. Good for her.
She liked Converse and she got on.
She had nothing but good stuff to say about them.
Yeah.
You see,
but she was in that. She posted a clip the other day. She was in that park.
Oh yeah.
Louis Park.
Yeah. Oh, I think I saw that.
His name's on the wall.
That's on the wall, man. Yeah. Dude, and he kills that park. You see
Nigel
posting stuff at his facility, just cruising around. What is this? A full cab Switch 5.0?
Yeah,
Dude, or 270 Switch 5.0.
Yeah,
like that's so crazy. I mean, that's like might as well be full
he's
cab.
Gonna like,
and then that like fakey ollie to tail, dude. I like that alone.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It makes. I mean, Nigel's been doing like the cab blunts and like cab flips for like since Street League started.
Right.
Like, he was doing them when he was a kid with dreadlocks.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I still don't know how he didn't like roll over a dread and get caught up.
But it makes sense that he just keeps tweaking it by
just
like
a little more.
You know what I mean?
And so comfortably. Like when you see him get on SLS, like you see him do a board slide, and then you do the next one, he just goes a little further, and it's a grind. And then
he can tweak it any direction. So what
then did you see him win that though with the tray flip lip?
Yeah,
dude, first
the one
try.
that Ivan went down on.
Yes,
that's what he was trying.
Yeah. Dude, it's either a 9 or a none.
A 9 or you lose your teeth.
Or lose 9 teeth. Gosh.
Dude, and I saw like the fall when they
Where did the teeth go? Somebody had to look for the pieces.
Oh, I saw. Didn't you see him on the ground?
No, they cut away. Whichever one I was watching, dude, they cut away.
Oh, I saw he was laying on the ground for a while. Oh, I saw the YouTube thing.
So maybe it was like the whole thing. I watched it while.
Did you see who like hit it? Did you see somebody hit the blood?
Oh yeah, wasn't that Suchu?
I think it was.
Yeah, afterwards or somebody he fell and because he had to go next.
Yeah,
Suchu had to go next, and then
that's right. And he was wasn't he trying like
something gnarly,
like 270 or back Fibo front 180 or something.
Yes, yeah. And then he fell, but then he kind of patted the blood. Like, oh, dude, I did see that.
There was a lot, dude.
But so then whatever edit I saw, I don't know if it was live, but whatever I saw, they cut away. Yeah, and I didn't see the details.
Yeah, the YouTube thing, it pans out, but it stays on the thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you just saw him like laying there,
dude.
Oh, I'm gonna.
That's crazy.
Oh,
dude. So you never went to the turf, right?
No.
So somebody had posted some footage, like color footage of the turf. This was back in '91, I think.
That's crazy.
And I didn't realize they had an outdoor section, and then the inside was all the deep bowls. But yeah, I never got to skate this, but it's fun to see old footage. I wish that there was more. Mm-hmm. And I know I've got a friend that's got a bunch of stuff from it. I think photographs that I'd like to maybe see if he'll let me post or something. But man,
that's really
the turf has got such a big history in skateboarding. Just such a shame that it's just gone, completely gone.
And I mean, 91 was when I was born. So like this was all way before.
Yeah, totally. And then I showed up in Wisconsin 95, the year that it got tore down.
And you were 55.
Right.
In 95.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I showed up and I was going to go in with my walker. And they said, "Get out of here, Gramps." But I mean, this is where like Monk came out to learn and then went back and built everything.
Building shit,
yeah, like this is like big inspiration for a lot of people. But so it's cool. It's cool to see some color footage.
Yeah,
you know. But that would have been funny. So yeah, dude, just so much more skateboarding. I'm just scrolling through this page. It's crazy because you had sent me that one thing about that guy's foot on that rock and roll. D-Vargs.
Yeah.
Right.
Being dipped.
And then right after you sent me that, I seen this front rock and I sent you that and I'm like, how is that guy's foot even on there still? But it's ODS BBC if you're on Facebook. It's a group called the Old Dude Skate Co. Barn Burner Crew.
This is what we're going off of every week.
Yeah, it's like fodder. You know, I post there and everybody, you know, there's a lot of people in there commenting and stuff, but it's just a great place it's like a notepad for me to just kind of scroll through while we're talking about skateboarding.
And I use
paper.
Actual notepad.
Yeah. But so much good stuff, dude. I could just go on and on.
Yeah.
But I know we're like almost an hour and a half already.
Yeah, we went long in this one.
We had to make up for lost time.
For last week.
I think I'm going to play just
Coop's okay.
Good for Coop, man. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
We talked about this before the show, but I think if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you've probably been watching Boy City over and over.
Over and over. Yeah, they're looping
I'm just gonna
show.
just gonna do like reruns of all different things, and I'll start with Boy City or something like that. I'll just put a mashup together.
That's a good name.
Reruns, hey.
That's pretty good. Well, this is the end of this episode.
Yeah, buddy.
And thanks, everyone.
Thanks for coming out, dude, in this cold, for real. Like, we could have easily put this off another week.
It's true.
It's so easy. I mean, we're not even skating. It's so freaking cold. We could have done it over the phone, but that's never as good.
Yeah, the audio is never too good.
No, I appreciate you coming out here, for real.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, skatosis.com is where we're at. Find us at olddudeskateco.com. On Instagram, Monty, twice.
At me.
At you. At them all day. Spam that shit.
Spam that shit.
I'm at Drew Domkis, but I'm mostly posting at Old Dude Skate Co. We're also at Skatosis Podcast. So, I mean, there's lots of places where we get to fiddle around online.
Hit us up on any of those.
Yep.
And hashtag, what's your favorite skater?
Hashtag, what's your favorite skater?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. If you're shopping on Amazon, go to our site first and click the banner. We'd love this support. Thank you very much. And that's about it. Love you, buddy.
Bye.
Ciao.
Old Dude Skate Co.